Folks, gather around because we need to talk about Greenland. You know that massive island covered in ice that we usually only think about in geography class? Well, it's back in the news, and it's all thanks to our favorite tweeter-in-chief, Donald Trump. He recently made headlines by claiming the US could take over Greenland. Yes, you heard that right, take over. As in, annex, as in, my precious. Now you might be thinking, John, is this another one of Trump's late-night Twitter ramblings? And honestly, I wish it were. But this time, he doubled down on his claim, even suggesting the US could buy Greenland, like some sort of real estate mogul eyeing a prime piece of Arctic property. He even went so far as to promise the good people of Greenland untold riches and prosperity if they just hopped on board the Trump train to Annexationville. Of course, he conveniently forgot to mention the whole losing your sovereignty and becoming a US territory part. But hey, who needs details when you've got promises of American greatness, right? The thing is, folks, this isn't just another wacky Trump soundbite. This is a statement with potentially huge implications, not just for the good people of Greenland but for the entire world. So why is everyone suddenly so interested in Greenland? Well, for starters, it's strategically located between North America and Europe. Think of it as the ultimate Arctic outpost. In a world increasingly obsessed with military might, having a foothold in Greenland is like holding the keys to the Arctic Circle. But it's not just about military strategy. Oh no, Greenland also happens to be sitting on a potential treasure trove of natural resources. We're talking oil, gas, minerals, the whole shebang. And with climate change melting Arctic ice at an alarming rate, access to these resources is becoming easier, and therefore more tempting. This isn't the first time the US has cast a covetous eye on Greenland. Back in 1946, President Truman offered to buy Greenland from Denmark for a cool $100 million. Denmark quite sensibly said, thanks, but no thanks. Undeterred, the US even considered swapping some of its own territory for Greenland. Yes, you read that right, folks. They were willing to trade American soil for a giant chunk of ice. Now I know what you're thinking. John, this is all ancient history. Surely, things are different now. Well, here's the thing. Greenland is still an autonomous territory under Danish rule. And while Trump claims to be all about self-determination, I'm not sure the good people of Greenland are exactly lining up to swap their current arrangement for a one-way ticket to Trumplandia. The international community, as you might imagine, is not exactly thrilled about Trump's Greenland ambitions. Denmark has made it clear that Greenland is not for sale. The EU has expressed its concerns. NATO is probably having a collective aneurysm. And the good people of Greenland? Well, let's just say they've got bigger things to worry about than becoming the 51st state. The bottom line is this: Trump's Greenland takeover is a dangerous fantasy. It's a blatant disregard for international law, a slap in the face to Denmark, and a complete insult to the intelligence of the Greenlandic people. This isn't just about real estate, folks. This is about power, greed, and a shocking lack of understanding of how the world actually works.